Question number 46. A solid spherical cork of radius capital R and specific gravity 0.5 float on a water. The cork is pushed down so that its center of mass at a distance h below the surface of the water and then released. The volume of the part of the cork above the water level is pi r cube 2 by 3 minus cos theta naught plus 1 by 3 cos cube theta naught, where theta naught is the angle as shown in the figure. At the moment of release, the dependence of the upward force on the cork on H is.
In this problem, it is given this is a water level. Actually, the it's a spherical cork of radius r. It is immersed inside the water due to the because the due to the downward force acting on the cork or due to the weight of the cork. Then there is a displaced water. The from the center of the cork, the height of the water level is h. So here the angle is theta with respect to the chord of the water level to the cork. So if you know the theta, we can define what is the cos theta. The cos theta equal to, if you are looking at this right angle triangle, the radius is a hypotenuse, h is a adjacent, so cos theta equal to adjacent over hypotenuse h by r. The volume of the cork above the water level, it is given this much amount of volume is there. It is actually 2 by 3 minus cos theta. Here it should be equal to, it's given 2 by 3 minus cos theta plus 1 by 3 cos cube theta. This much amount of volume is above the water level. This is a cork volume, we can call Vc. It's a in the problem it's given the specific gravity of the cork. The specific gravity in general, it is represent, it's a density of the cork with respect to the some reference density. So this specific gravity is equal to 0.5. The h is given, it's a 0 to r. So we want to calculate the volume of the cork. You can define, it's a Vc. The volume of the cork is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So hence the force acting, acceleration due to gravity acting on the cork or the weight of the cork is equal to the force, the downward force acting on the cork, that is equal to the downward force, that is equal to mg, is equal to, you can call m mass in terms of the density times the volume, because we know density equal to mass per volume. If I rearrange that volume to the left hand side, it's volume time density equal to mass. The density can be represented in terms of the specific gravity times the volume. So if you are replace the mass in terms of specific gravity times volume times, that is equivalent to the mass time the acceleration due to gravity. We know the specific gravity equal to, it's given for the cork, it's 0.5, volume 4 by 3 pi r cube. The g is its acceleration due to gravity is a 0.5 is equal to 1 by 2. If you are cancelling 2 2's are 4, then it will give the 2 by 3 pi r cube g. This is a weight of the cork or downward force acting on the cork, that is equivalent to the weight, how much this weight is displaced some amount of water uh, to the some or to the surrounding side. So the amount of water, the weight of the water get displaced, we need to find. So for that we need to find the displaced volume of the water due to the immersions of the cork. So we know the, so for finding this one, we want to subtract the volume of the cork minus the volume above the water level. The total volume, if you are subtracting with the this volume, it will give the immersed volume, the amount or amount of the water volume get displaced. So the displaced volume of the water, that should be equal to the total volume minus the volume above the water level of the cork. So we know the total volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. This minus the volume above the water level, it is equal to pi r cube 2 by 3 minus cos theta. Here actually it is minus cos theta naught plus 1 by 3 cos cube theta naught. Again we are going to apply the same principle. What's the weight of the liquid get displaced, or upward force you can call, or weight of the displaced liquid is equal to F upward equal to mass time the again the gravity. This is the same manner, but here the G is acting upward, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's actually matter. So because the weight here it is acting downward, here it is upward acceleration due to gravity on the displaced liquid. We know the specific gravity of the water is equal to 1. So mass again it is replaced by the density time the volume. So here that if we are going to use the displaced volume times the gravity, so the specific gravity, the same formula here, whatever is specific gravity times volume times the acceleration due to gravity. The specific gravity of the water is 1. Here the volume, amount of volume get displaced is this much amount of volume. Here it's 2 by 3 minus cos theta naught plus 1 by 3 cos cube theta naught times the acceleration due to gravity. Hence if you are multiplying this g inside, it will give the upward force or the weight of the liquid get displaced 4 by 3 pi r cube g minus pi r cube g 2 by 3 minus cos theta naught plus 1 by 3 cos cube theta naught. So here we know the cos theta naught already we defined here, it is equal to h by r from the diagram. So we are going to substitute here the upward force acting on the cork, that should be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube g minus 2 by 3 pi r cube g. Here outside is minus, if you multiply it's plus pi r cube g cos theta naught we know it's a h by r. If you multiply here it is minus 1 by 3 pi r cube g cos cube theta naught, that is equal to h by r whole cube. So what is the resultant, the upward force acting on the, or the resultant upward force acting on the cork on H is, this is an important thing. So that depends on the upward force is equal to the delta F, because the force acting on the cork it is in the downward direction. At the same time there is an upward force acting on the cork due to the volume of the liquid. So this resultant will give the change in the delta F, that is the force, dependent force, upward force on the cork. So this is equal to, if you are subtracting these two, so it will give the, actually this is the downward is 2 by 3 pi r cube g minus 4 by 3 pi r cube g minus 2 by 3 pi r cube g. You can take the pi r cube g outside, so plus pi r cube g, if you are taking out you can make this the bigger bracket, it will give h by r minus 1 by 3 h by r whole cube, that's it. So this is equal to, here 2 by 3 pi r cube g, here minus into minus plus 2 by 3 pi r cube g, it's a 4 by 3, here minus 4 by 3, you can cancel these two. So it is equal to pi r cube g h by r 1 by 3 1 by 3 h by r whole cube. So this is a delta F. So it is proportional to delta F in general, it is proportional to, because G is constant, R is constant. So h by r, here h is a variable, so 1 by 3 h by r whole cube. So hence the upward force acting on the cork is on h is, this is proportional to h by r minus 1 by 3 h by r whole cube. So this would be the best answer.
So from the above discussion, we got the answer. It's equal to h by r minus 1 by 3 h by r whole cube. This is the right answer.